ITV, certainly the best.
For joining us today on the program Woman to Woman. I'm Adesu Walsawagie. It seems like I'm alone today, but not really. I'm going to be joined by Favor Aniye Omorege via Zoom today. And today on Woman to Woman, we want to look at something that is very pressing. It's very important. You know, in those days, marriages used to last like 50 years, 60 years, and still counting. But these days, marriages don't last anymore. Why? Because some men have said that it is due to lack of respect, that their women do not respect them. And so they cannot be in a marriage where the woman does not have respect for them. So today we want to look at building strong family relationship through mutual respect, all right? Respect for the man, respect for the woman. So ordinarily, respect should be a two-way traffic, not a one-way traffic. Only the woman is just giving the respect, and the man is not doing anything. Some men feel that it is their birthright to be respected, but you need to earn it. You have to earn it. You are in a relationship with a woman, and both of you have become one. You are now equal. Yes, you are equal. All right, if you give the woman a bit of respect, the woman will respect you too. But when you move from street to street, house to house, you know, choosing side chicks or befriending girls everywhere you go to, you think your wife will respect you? No way now. You cannot get such respect. So you have to earn it. You have to behave like the man that you're supposed to be to earn it. So Favor is going to be joining me for us to discuss some salient topics or some points that would make relationships stronger so that marriages will last long. Because when there is a divorce, it is the children that usually suffers, particularly when the children are young. They suffer a lot. Some stepmothers are from another world. They are from another world, because when you see some stepmothers act, honestly, you don't need to look for Lucifer when you see some stepmothers behave. I tell you. So if you don't want your children to suffer in the hands of such stepmothers, you need to, as a matter of urgency, do something to make your marriage work. All right? So we'll take a short break now. When we come back, Favor Aniye Omorege will be joining us to talk about this issue of building strong relationship in marriage. We'll take a break now.
ITV, certainly the best.
So thank you once again for joining us on the program, Woman to Woman. So, Favor, good afternoon.
Oh, my sister, how's everything today?
Okay, thank you for joining us today on the program, Woman to Woman. So we want to look at some of the things that will help us build strong family relationship through mutual respect, because some men, actually I got calls, not from one, not from two, not from three, from several men on Woman to Woman radio version to say that they love their wives, but they cannot keep up with staying with their wives. They want a divorce. How can they go about it and all of that? Because the kind of respect that they want, they are not getting it from their wives. And so no man wants to stay with a woman who also nags from morning till night, right? So let me start by asking you this question. What does respect mean to you in a family context? What does respect mean in a family setting?
Respect in a family setting means honoring one another. Respect ideally is supposed to be a mutual activity that occurs between couples or between members of a particular family. It's giving people opportunity to have their boundaries, respecting the boundaries of your spouses while honoring whom they are. Irrespective of how familiar you are with your spouse, it's expected that Respect goes beyond our regular greetings. It's what we do, how we act, how we relate. Everything that we do in words, in thoughts, in action. That's what respect usually entails in a family. It goes beyond just serving food, just greeting in the morning, greeting in the noon, and all of that. Respect in a marriage or family setting is an activity that members of a family, couple this time around, engage in. It has to do with honoring the personality, the person that you are with as a woman, honoring the person that you are with, honoring him, you know, as your Prince Charming, let me use that word. All right. So it's not talking down on your spouses and joining this feminism stuff. That's not what respect is. Loving your spouse the way he is. Accepting him, accepting his weaknesses and his strength. That is respect.
So now, why do you think women disrespect men? Or why do you think wives disrespect their husbands?
A lot of things can make wives to disrespect their spouses. Even, you know, though some of these things are not supposed to be, but in our present day, we discover that women, it can be due to our society, what the societal values, the way they are now looking at men. It can be due to the capability of the men in terms of their financial and economical strength. Okay, it can also be a character problem from the women themselves. A lot of things can make women disrespect their spouses. When there's lack of love and unity in a home, it can make the woman to disrespect a man.
Okay, so what do you think, how do you think a woman can cope with a man who brings out the worst in her? You know, there are some women, ordinarily they are good women, they are calm women, but when they marry to some kind of man, you see the other side of that woman. She's not even happy with herself, and then she brings out all of those bad things in her. So how can a woman cope with a man who gives out all of this stress?
Well, the first thing she has to do for herself is to love herself. Love herself enough to create boundaries where no matter what her husband does, it doesn't break through that boundary, that's a barrier of protection. The truth of the matter is, you are whom you are. When you respond, the way you respond to pressure, the way you respond to negative activities or occurrences, that's actually your true person. If you are saying that this woman was good, but it's the man that is bringing out the bad in her, that's to say she's bad. The man is only the pressure that she's getting from her man.
There was this time somebody called me to say that he wants advice because he wants to divorce his wife. The wife does not respect him. The wife does this, the wife does that. And then in the course of interviewing the man, it was discovered that the man was doing so many things wrong, believing that he's right because he's a man. He sees nothing wrong in having side chicks, and then he has this way of rubbing it in his wife's face, as in, am I the only one doing it? And you want the woman to respect you. Are there not men who are enjoying themselves, who have 3, 4, 5 girlfriends and all of that? And you're saying that to your wife. And the man believes that is a normal thing because that is what the line of discussion is where he works. He said they talk about it freely. And some of them even claim that their wives knows and even knows their girlfriends and all of that. And you think it's every woman that can take that. Oh God, no. I don't know if you're watching this program today, all right? So, like they say, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. So you have to be careful the way you treat your wife. You don't flaunt your side chicks in front of your wife, okay? And if you want to respect, you act like one, like you really deserve it. You don't force it. You earn it. All right? I'm a woman, and a woman respects men who are capable. Yes, I tell you for free. And even when the man does not have, and you're showing some level of understanding, some level of humility, some level of love to that woman, the woman does not really mind. It's not difficult to satisfy a woman. particularly your wife. Your wife can go any length with you, I tell you. It is your girlfriend who will drop you halfway if there's a problem. But with your wife will go any length with you to make things work. Yes, she will suffer with you. She will go through the rank and files with you. But you see your babe, she will drop you halfway when problem arises. Let your finance drop a bit. She will leave you. Fall sick and see who stays by your side. It's your wife. But that other girl will not stay. And some will say, okay, my wife does not have time. She does this, she does that. She does not look as cute as she used to be. How can she look as cute as she used to be? She takes care of the kids, she works, she does house chores, she does quite a number of things at the same time. While the one you're going to meet outside knows that you're going to come, she'll not get anything that she's doing. She's only waiting for you. Of course, she will look her best to keep you under wraps. She will. But give her a little test of life, and she will run. So, hello, Favor. I don't know if Favor is connected back to me now. Favor, are you with me now?
I'm here with you.
Hello, Favor.
I'm here.
Is Favor with me now?
Very well.
Okay, Favor. Sorry about that loss of audio there. So, what do you think husband and wife can do to connect, to have respect for themselves? Because nowadays things just go haywire. The man is on this side, the woman is on this side. They are not connecting. A man and woman may be at home together, and you will hear them say, hey, Junior, tell your mother I don't want to eat vegetable soup. I want to eat ogbolo. That is the man that is still eating at home, or some of them will not eat again. You know, so how do we marry them together again so that there will be good communication between the husband and wife, and that in turn will breed respect?
I think couples should do everything to keep their communication line effective. No matter how bad your spouse hurts you, please and please don't shut down communication. It's very important. You must continue to talk to yourselves. They should find time out, take time out. And, sometimes this love that we're talking about, it needs to be refreshed too. Couples, they are very good at giving to children, giving to their family, but they don't give to their marriage. They should find time and invest into their marriage, find a time to sit together, talk about their worries, talk about their pains together as lovers, and then rekindle the love fire like it was while they were dating or some courting. They shouldn't allow that wind of love, that fire of love in their marriage to die. They should not stop talking. They should talk together in love. You discover that one of the reasons why couples shout for one another is because they can be there together physically, but they are emotionally detached. So when a man and a woman is emotionally detached, you hear them screaming.
In most families, in most homes today, I dare say, there is the presence of husband, there is the presence of wife, but they are emotionally disconnected, they are spiritually disconnected, they are financially disconnected, they are socially disconnected. In fact, they are just disconnected. They live together like roommates now, or housemates as the case may be. They sleep in different rooms. So how can they come together?
One of the ways they can come together is by forgiving themselves. From their heart, they should forgive. They should forgive themselves and look at where the issues, and again, in forgiving themselves, they have to do away with fault finding. And you cause this, you cause that is not necessary. At the time they start looking at who is at fault or who is not at fault, that problem will not be solved. So they should do away with fault finding, accept. If the man has said that he is wrong, the woman accepts that she's wrong, and then they are both on the same page, they forgive themselves, it's easy to come together again and move ahead. By the time they keep finding fault, it's your fault that this, it's your fault that, it may never work again. So for that man, for that woman that is emotionally, physically, and spiritually detached from the spouse, that marriage can work again. That marriage can come back together again. they must first win the battle in their minds by agreeing that it will work. If you agree in your mind that it will work, then all activities that you do is just towards making that marriage, making that relationship to work. All right. So it's for them to, look for that.
How does disrespect in marriage affect the children?
A lot of ways. The children, it can affect their academic work. Academically, these children that used to be very sharp in school, you see them, they start going academically. Then emotionally, you see these children coming up with disorders, mental disorders. They start feeling depressed, unnecessary anxiety. These children will not be able to move along with their peers. Children that are supposed to be very lovely and friendly, they get to school and become bullies because that's what they see their parents do, always fighting. All right. So, and on the long run, the parents will lose. Some of these children, because they cannot cope any longer with what their parents do, then you see them going into suicidal attempts and all of that. And it's not healthy at all. No child wants to see their parents fighting. No child is happy to see their parents always quarreling. Especially those ones that are very good at, using their children as baits. Some parents use their children as baits. This one will use, because the father offends the wife, she gets to the children. Because the man offends, the woman offends the man, it gets back to the children. No. We are not helping these children. We are not helping them. Please and please, parents, let's consider our children when we are making certain negative decisions so that we will learn to do things right. It will help our families to grow better and become even more united. And God will bless us too for doing the right thing.
Okay, Favor, you know that there are some men who would rather do for an outsider than their wives. I don't know why it's like that. There are men who would never ever spend money on their wives. They won't give, they will not spend, they won't buy, they won't do anything for their wives. And that woman is supposed to be your wife. I don't understand. What did the woman do now?
It's just painful, honestly, very painful. We have a lot of them. Benin, we call them Adazoe. They are kingmakers outside, but in their own homes, not at all.
Role of praising your wife, validating your wife. You know that there are some men, no matter what their wives wear, no matter what their wives do, there is never a word like thank you. Even when the wife will use her money to do things in the house, there's no say, no thank you. No, oh, you look so good today. No, how, baby, you look fine. You know that kind of thing. Oh, this dress is nice. Oh, no, I don't like this dress. Validation from your husband. What is the role of validation or being praised or being honored or being adored? What does it do to a woman? Because you're in the medical field. What does it do to the psychology of a woman? I just want to know.
When you do that to a woman, you are making a world, you are building an empire. Inshallah, as you were saying it, I was just smiling as though you were saying them to me. And, there's this hormone in my system that's just been released, and I'm feeling very happy like you were talking to me. When you validate your wife, when you tell her sweet, beautiful words, she can go at any length to make your life comfortable for you. So I want to beg our men, if you want your home to be peaceful, if you want to have children, lovely children, if you want things to go well in your home, just continue appreciating your wife. Look for an area of strength and continue to praise her, magnify her strength over her weaknesses. You will have to do less things in the house. You have to even, she does not mind before your salary comes, she has finished spending her salary, she will even look for to join and assist you to the end she wants to do. It makes the woman happy, it makes her healthier, it makes her strong for you and your family as a man. So please and please, let's validate our women. Your hair is fine. Oh, you look beautiful today. And this your earring. It's very fine, and all of that. Little words of affirmation has a way of getting to the woman's heart. All right. Okay. Oh, this place looks very clean. Oh, madam, it's like you mopped. Oh, that's why you are my wife. Things like that. It will not cost you anything to do as a man for your wife.
Favor, thank you so much. All right, Favor said so much this afternoon. You want respect from your wife, no be so. There are little things you should do. Validate your wife. Praise her. Your wife gives you food, even if you are the one that provided the money. Thank her after eating. Praise the food. Praise your wife. But some men, they are in that school of comparison. Oh, you not say that one wife. You not say that one wife. And you're saying that to your wife. That means you're not ready to be respected though. You know, something as small and as simple as just an apple or a piece of cake or something. You're coming back from work or wherever it is and you bring one for your wife. You say, babe, I just brought this for you. Do you know, to your wife is a very big thing. You don't, it's not until you buy a car or you buy your house before you're doing something. Just little things that you think are not important. Those are the things that are more important to the woman. And all of the respect that you want, you will get, okay? And then the children will be happy. And you also will be very happy and want to go home. Not the ones that will close from work and don't want to go home until like past midnight and all of that, all right? Do that little thing for your wife and all of that respect you will get. And woman, you too, try, all right? Even if the man is trying to bring out the worst in you, try now. Just try, and then you'll be happy. And instead of resorting to domestic violence, you can actually go your separate ways, all right? If you do all of this, I'm sure we're going to build stronger and finer relationship in marriage. Thank you for watching. Do have a great day. Thank you, Favor, for doing me this favor.
Thank you very much. Thank you, I'm grateful.
This is ITV.
Certainly the best. Certainly the best.
ITV, certainly the best.
I'm